guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a pineapple upside down cake. We're going to do this from scratch, and what I would recommend is baking this in a 9 by 13 inch pan. You can get my vanilla cake recipe off my channel, and we're going to prepare that, okay, and I'll tell you where to make the substitutions. First though, we're going to get our 9 by 13 inch pan, and we are just going to line it, or we're actually going to put, I put about 4 tablespoons of butter in the bottom, and I put my oven on 350, and I've melted that. Now once that's melted, you're going to take, I would say start out with about a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and we're just going to, you can do light brown sugar, dark brown sugar. You're just going to kind of layer that in the bottom, okay? And you don't even really have to measure it. You can just do a light coating of this. Just trying to get out of the way here. Okay. This is a really nice way to incorporate some fruit, fresh fruit if you like. You can also put other fruits in here as well. You could use cherries for one, but I don't do the cherries. And you can put other fruit in as we go into the mix. So anyway, you're just going to kind of make sure that it's evenly distributed. And you're just going to kind of move it around a bit, okay? I'm going to get that a little more even, and then I'll bring you guys back and we'll move on to the next step. Once that's kind of mixed up, and I did mix it up a bit, you can lay your pineapple slices. Now, you can use cherries as well, right in the center, okay? I don't. But I'll be making some of these in cupcake form that we'll use, because you can, they are very pretty garnish. So you're just going to reserve the juice of the pineapples if you use a can, and you're just going to line your pan up. Now again, you would just place a cherry in the center of each of these pineapples, or even here if you wanted to, in between the slices themselves. Guys, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your cake mix, and you can take my vanilla cake mix, but you're going to add a can or some fresh chunk pineapple, okay? And how much is going to depend on how much you want. And I've included that in, and then instead of the liquid amount, you're going to add pineapple juice. So instead of me adding a cup of water, I'm going to add a cup of pineapple juice, okay? And I've already added half of my crushed pineapple, so now I'm just going to mix my batter like I would normally, and I'm not going to keep you here for my loud mixer. I'll bring you back. I've mixed my cake batter with the pineapple juice and the crushed pineapple. I'm going to go ahead and add all the pineapple to the batter. The reason I say that is because my mixer isn't crushing it so much, so I do still want chunks of pineapple. That is my goal. So I'm going to add those in there, and then I'm going to continue to mix this, and then I'll bring you back. Now, I had crushed and chunked pineapples, so I used both. I like it to have a lot of flavor. You can also put in cherries in the batter if you want, but I really just enjoy pineapple. So you can see there's quite a few chunks in there. We're going to bring back over our pan with our pineapples and our brown sugar, and then we are just going to pour our cake mixture right over the top. You can even leave out the step with the brown sugar if you want. I would tell you, if you do that, go ahead and make sure that you grease your pie pan, because you're going to need to, in order to get the, or not the pie pan, but the cake pan, in order to get the cake out. So go ahead and just evenly distribute your cake batter. I'm going to go ahead and get that all finished up, and then I'll bring you guys back, show you what it looks like, and then we're going to bake this at 350. You can see it, that's why it's important to do this in a 9x13 pan. There's quite a bit of batter, and especially if you add the extra pineapple to the batter. So we're going to bake this at 350. I'll come back once it's done, and I'll tell you guys how long it took and show you what it looks like. So this was in for about 35 minutes, and I'm just going to take my knife because I don't want to dig out a toothpick. And it came out clean. Okay, so just insert it in the center. If it comes out clean, it's done. We're gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes. You don't want to let it sit for very long because we need to flip it out. So we're gonna let it sit for about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna bring you guys back. We're gonna flip it out. Alright guys, I have a bum wrist, so I'm gonna try to flip this a little differently. But you're just gonna take your platter or whatever you have, and I'm using a cookie sheet. But you're just gonna take it and you're going to flip your cake right over. See if I can position it. I don't think I can now. It's too late. But that's okay. You're just going to position it, and then you're going to lift it straight off. So there it is. There is our finished pineapple upside down cake. It is beautiful. It's gorgeous, and everyone's going to eat this up. So give it a try, guys. Let me know what you think. And share me on Facebook and Twitter. Subscribe if you haven't. I've got some great recipes, crafts, and ideas coming up in general. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching.